Hey campers, tonight we're making chicken gyros, however you want to say it, with homemade tzatziki sauce. I'm Christy.
I'm Jason.
I'm Aubriella. And this is...
And we are
I Wanna Camp With You.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something fun to do. Hey campers, I think I wanna...
First thing I'm gonna do is toast up this. We use naan. I like it better than pita bread. I also use this in my pizza video if you saw that. It's just really good stuff. But anyways, I am going to just toss them on the Blackstone for like a minute or so on each side until they get brown. Just a little bit. You don't really want them too brown because you still want them like soft and pliable to bend around the filling.
No.
Okay, so while we're waiting on that to toast, I'll show you this. I sliced up some Roma tomatoes, red onion, and cucumbers. Those are going to go on top of the chicken wrapped in the naan. And this is gold. This is my homemade tzatziki sauce. So, you can see it. It smells delicious. So I'm going to tell you what I put in it, and I'm sorry you're not able to watch me make it. But it has to be made like a day in advance so that it gets all the flavors mixed in and nice and good and whatever. So, basically, I took 1.5 English cucumbers and I grated them. Now when you grate them, I don't know if you ever tried to grate a cucumber, but it lets off like a ton of water. So you're going to want to do it in a strainer. I use a mesh strainer. It's the easiest way to do it. Unless you have a cheesecloth. If you have a cheesecloth, that would be good, but I don't have that. So I do a mesh strainer and I grate it over top of the strainer. And I kind of like push it into the strainer so it drains all the liquid. Once I feel like the liquid's all been drained out, or as much as possible with that, I take a paper towel, I put it all in that, and I kind of squeeze out the rest of the liquid. You do not want the liquid in your tzatziki because it'll just make it really watery and runny and it won't be any good. So anyways, you take the 1.5 English cucumbers, they're seedless cucumbers, and 16-ounce container of sour cream. I use the light sour cream. A lot of people use Greek yogurt. I think it's just too tangy. The sour cream adds a better creamy flavor. So I use 1 container of light sour cream, 1 garlic clove. I know it'll seem like it's not enough, but like I said, the taste intensifies, and so you really don't want more than 1 garlic clove with this amount.
By letting it sit overnight.
Yeah, by letting it sit overnight, which you want to do because you want all the flavors to mix. What else? A tablespoon of dill. You can use fresh or dried. I tend to use dried. I think it does better. If anything, I do a mix of fresh and dried. And I don't know if you know this, but anytime you're using a dried herb, if you rub it between your hands, it kind of wakes it up. So do that, add that, and then a tablespoon of lemon juice and some salt and pepper, and that's it. And it's so good. You can put it on anything, like literally almost anything. So anyways, this is what you want these to look like. See? So just flop them on a plate. Wow, they're hot. Okay. And they can sit over here and wait till we're done with the rest. Next, I'm going to put my chicken on. And I'm going to put a little bit of this, just total seasoning. You can use Greek seasoning. You can use anything you want. I just use this for basic seasoning. It has everything I need.
What kind of chicken are you using?
Huh?
What kind of chicken?
Oh, yeah. And then a little bit of fresh cracked salt and pepper. So the chicken, you can use chicken breasts or chicken thighs. I use a mixture of both because I think chicken breast is too dry and all chicken thighs would just be too much.
Or you can use beef chunks.
You could use beef, yeah.
And a lot of times you do
I
meatballs.
do meatballs.
Normally.
Meatballs are really good. And I tend to make meatballs in huge batches, and then I freeze them, and so it's just easier. So I'll throw the meatballs in, in the oven. You can do them on the grill, however you do your meatballs, and put them in your dryer.
I'm sure this would be great, but it's hard to beat the meatballs.
Yeah, the meatballs are probably the best. Aubrey loves the meatballs.
It's not really a camp meal.
Yeah, it's not. Well, it could be.
Could be.
If I made it ahead of time, which I think I did once. But anyway.
So you cube your chicken?
I cubed it, yeah. I cubed the chicken. You kind of want to spread it out so you can kind of get it brown and not too much moisture everywhere.
So where's your oil at? I didn't get that.
You know me.
Roll those eyes again. Where's your oil at?
Okay, so again, I don't use that much oil on my Blackstone. I just don't like the heavy flavor of oil. So I put a tiny bit on there, and I may have to clean a little bit more than others at the end, but I promise you my food will not taste like oil. Sorry, I had to wash my hands. Oh, I got some new camp towels. Look. This is just one of them. It says, camping is the answer. Who cares what the question is? My mother-in-law bought these for me for Mother's Day. Alright. I don't think she watches my videos, so I'm going to have to tell her she has to watch this one. Okay, so we're back. We paused it because chicken takes a while to cook, and you really don't want to watch that. We're not that entertaining. Alright, so I'm trying to compile this all together, without burning the crap out of myself.
You're about to lose that.
No, I got it.
Chicken.
I know you see what's on my grill, and I know you're all like worried about it, but I promise you it'll come off, and I promise you the chicken will taste better if it doesn't have all the oil on it. And I'm not like a health freak, I just don't like the taste of oil. Okay. See this? Bottle of water?
I mean, we've all been to the hibachi
Right.
places.
They do the same thing. And it's okay. It's not ice cold water, and everybody's like, oh, it'll warp
it.
And we've had this, I'm sorry about the noise in advance. We've had this grill for over a year, and this is how I clean it. So it doesn't warp it, I promise you. And it's not like a science. It's really just very simple. You just do that. You see it? It's all gone. Every bit of it. Alright, one little squirt just to be sure. Wipe it all back. Most of it evaporates. Okay, scrape everything to the back. Then I take my oil and I spread it like that. And do that. Oh no, there's stuff on my spatula. And then I turn it off. So it'll burn off a little because there's still residual heat. Close it, and then the next time I start it up, there's already oil on it, and it'll start to burn off as I'm heating it up. And then I just cook again. So it's all done. But anyways, back to the gyros. Gyros, whatever you want to call them. Alright, I will go around this side.
She's going to plate. I guess I'm going to
gonna
test
plate.
again.
Yeah, Jason's going to test again. Alright, so you take one of these, put there. I really don't know how much chicken and stuff. Oh, sorry, drop that. You want on there, so yeah.
You make it, I'll try.
It's right here. Alright. So that probably looks about right. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, so she's cut up the stuff from
Oh, I
before,
showed them
remember?
before. I showed them.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Okay. So tomatoes.
But I fast forward so other people fast forward.
Okay, maybe they fast forward. If you fast forwarded, cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion. Okay? Just gonna put it on there. I'm just gonna load it up because the messier the better, right? Because I'm not the one tasting.
Yeah, you want to laugh. I get it.
And then the tzatziki sauce. If you didn't catch that, 1.5 English or seedless cucumbers, whatever you want to call them. Tablespoon of lemon juice, tablespoon of dill, fresh or dried, doesn't matter. 1 garlic clove, and a 16-ounce container of light sour cream. And you'll love it, I promise. All right. Is that enough tzatziki sauce? I know you like it.
Sure, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. All right. So I'm gonna take the camera. Okay. Sorry, we had to switch camera. All right, here he goes. Taste test.
We'll try. I don't know that I can get to it.
I see in your mouth. It's big enough.
Nope.
He has to say it's good, I know. But I promise
I
it is
don't.
actually good. No, he actually does tell me. If it's not that great, he will tell me because he knows if he doesn't tell me, he's going to get it again. So, he might as well tell the truth.
Honestly, because normally we do the meatballs,
Yeah.
tzatziki sauce, and naan. We don't make it into the gyro, euro wrap. We don't do this. We just eat it separate. This is really good.
Yeah.
I think I like this as much. I'm not going to say better because I'm a red meat person, but that's really good.
Yeah. So there it is, folks. Chicken gyro with homemade tzatziki. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And we hope you enjoy. Happy camping. Say bye-bye.
Bye. Can't wait to try it. I bet it'll be good.
Say bye-bye, campers.
Bye-bye, campers. Bye-bye, campers. Hey, campers, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the like button. And hit that bell. Heck!